Hello traders, and welcome to Trading the Trend. I am Dennis, and this is my weekend look at the market trends for week ending June 9th. And let's get right into it. S&P 500 weekly chart. You can see just a little down arrow, a little doji, nothing big to worry about. If you look at the Dow, just a little doji candle. It did finish above its consolidation box, which is good, so nothing to worry about there. But then we go over here to the NASDAQ, and we get a pretty good size red candle on volume compared to the rest of the week. So what happened here? Well, if you look at it on the daily, you can see you got a real big down candle and on huge volume, and the whole sector kind of blew up on Friday, the tech sector. And if you actually look at this, let's look at Apple Computer, and you can see big down candle on Friday for Apple, and the entire tech sector had a similar candle like this. But just about everybody left a long lower shadow. You had buyers come in the last hour of the market, so this could be just a buying opportunity if you were able to catch it as it hit that 50-day moving average. Then I think you're in pretty good shape here, but time will tell. Let's move on. Let's look at the Bitcoin, and you can see another big move up for Bitcoin. This was the close of Friday, so it's Sunday afternoon, and it's actually up to 29.50 as I record this. So there's no stopping the cryptocurrencies. Oil, 3 down weeks in a row for oil, but on Friday, as the tech sector was getting killed, a lot of the energy sector rallied. Looking at the ERX, you can see you had a nice up candle for the week, but if you look at it on the daily, big green candle on Friday. So tech was down big on Friday, and energy was up big on Friday. Not sure what all that means, but we will be watching it. Other areas to look at, gold and silver, not anything positive there. We'll look at the gold miners at first. It was up early in the week, but then it still cannot get a close above that 40-week moving average. Not a good thing, because it does look like this thing's ready to roll back down into a lower low again. Gold and silver, not much happening there. Down candle for the week in gold, down candle for the week in silver. So we just cannot get any continuation going in those metals right now. Now let's look at some of our currencies. And we'll start with our strong week rankings. And I included the rankings for the entire week, including last Friday, just so you can see how the week progressed. New Zealand remained strong the entire week. And we had quite a bit of a mixing up on the lower end of the scale. Aussie spent some time last, and so did the US dollar. And then finally the British pound, probably due to the election, finished quite weak on Friday. So let's look at some currency pairs. Here is our old friend, the euro US dollar, most traded currency pair, and we're still stuck in this trading range. Can't get out of it. This is the weekly chart. A little bit of a down candle, but nothing to really tell you this thing is headed down from here. We'll just have to see what happens. Let's look at some of our recent top strong week trades. Let's look at the Aussie New Zealand, which is where we started the week at, and it actually reversed on us, so it was kind of a busted trade. But if we look at these on the daily, this became top strong week trade here with this little red candle here, but then you had a reversal on Monday, and then we kind of go sideways, and we spent the last 2 days of the week headed back down. So maybe this trade might still work out for it. And then let's look at the next one, is the New Zealand US dollar. This was good for several days, and I actually been tracking this. Let's close in a little bit. Yeah, and this is where we would have entered right here, and so we had we were up as much as 85 pips. It looked like it might have been a busted trade on Friday, but then you get a little bit of a pin bar reversal. So maybe this thing's got some more life into it and we can get above that 100 pip goal for this trade. Next, we'll look at the current strong week trade based on Friday's action. That would be the pound New Zealand. Yeah, and that's one I don't do too often. And you can see it's already been in a nice downtrend. Matter of fact, let's back this one out a little bit. And you see this thing had been in a long 2-year downtrend, and we went into a counter trend rally, got above that 200-day moving average for the first time in over a year. Spent a little time above it, but now we've broken back below it again with Friday's action. We did have a little uptail to close out the day on Friday, but no real signals on the shorter term charts. So I would say this is probably just profit taking here. So I would be expecting this to head lower going into the new week. But that's where we are for our currencies, and I guess that's what I got for you this week. So hopefully everyone had a great weekend, and I will catch you later on my thread. Bye.